Welcome back to the channel. My name is Patrick, and this was meant to have been a live trade for you, but what can I say? Kids are at home and they were screaming in the background. What can I do? There was too much interference in my last video that I tried to do, showing this setup, and I just had to scrap that video. So I'm gonna attempt to do this third video now. You probably can hear them in the background, but hopefully they're not screaming like mad children. But anyway, let's get back into this. So Euro USD, as I pointed out on H1, we are downtrending and we are still doing so. Here's a high, here's a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay, cool. So where's price heading? Let's look at D1 and you see on D1 here, what we have was the last demand that pushed it up. Price returned there. At this point here, it put in a reversal, and that's where I expected it to go up. But as you can see, it just pushed down, creating lower lows. So it's heading further down, potentially heading to these equal lows down there. Yeah, it could get underneath there, underneath here, put in a reversal and start pushing up and trying to take all the stop losses that's probably sitting on these lower lows for swing traders who may still be in the move. Take those stop losses and try to push price up further. We don't know, too much speculation. I mean, look how I saw this move from up here. Look how many days that is. That's over maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm not interested in that when on M5 I could just take a scalp and make money 1% daily. 1% daily. If I stick to this setup, 1% daily, So anyway, let's get back to it. So lower lows as it's been created. This is our last high here. This is our last low here. We trended and we started a small uptrend here. Okay. So as price has pushed up to this point here, I was looking for a reason to sell it, and I saw that breaking structure and I sold it. Okay. So ignore this right now. That might be price trying to reverse, but we don't care about that right now. We're already taking TP. So we have our low here, a higher low, equal highs here, and what price did then was from this point pushed up, broke those equal highs, and then turned around. That's usually an indication it's run the liquidity here, and because it's done that, it's ready to go down and continue what we're seeing on the higher time frame, which is a downtrend. Okay, so when price did that, I was quite interested. Okay, so this is our key area, our pivot point. When price pushed up here and returned straight away, I was in already. Okay, I was in from up here. Yeah, and I'm out already, and I'll show you my trade history in a second. So my setup, we have a trend coming in one direction, a fake breakout, a return to the zone that created the fake breakout, a flag, and a breaking structure. So basically it created a high, a low, a lower high, and a lower low. So that's a reversal. The price has changed its direction. How far it's going to go, we don't know. It could potentially just be pushing into this demand, hit this demand, and come all the way back up. And that is why I have only scalped this move. I'm not trying to run it down to those equal lows, because this is first trade in the morning. This is a Monday. Price could consolidate here all day and potentially move down in the New York session. I mean, I took this trade just before, an hour before the London session, so I'm not waiting for it to try and do something fabulous when I could just take a one-to-one and make 1% on the account just based on this little setup here. Okay, so fake breakout, return to the zone, flags, breaking structure. Okay, I'm just going to show you my trade history because it's very simple. There's not a lot to talk about here. So I got in here based on what would have been happening on M1. So if we go to M1, you can see what I'm talking about. So from this low, pushes up, comes down, flags, and breaks structure. So creating a little trend going down. Okay. So I was in nice and early. I had I think it was like a 3 pip stop loss. So we were here. We have a 4 pip stop loss. Took it for a 2-to-1. Yeah, a 2-to-1. In theory, that's 8 pips. Yeah, so that's a 2-to-1, but it representing 1%. That's all I care about. There's a 2 to 1, but represent 1% for me. It was a 2 to 1 because I got in so early. I should have got in here and got the 1 to 1 there, but it's all good. Doesn't make a difference to me. I'm not counting pips. I'm not interested in none of that. Got my money, I'm done for the day. That simple, people. Quick update, I am going to be away again, going away again today. I'm contemplating whether or not to take my laptop. If I do, I'll be able to update you with the trades. If not, hit the subscribe button so you can stay updated as I post, okay? But I think I'm potentially going to take the laptop. The case is just whether or not I'm going to be able to post. If there's too much noise in the background, I won't be able to post. And I am taking my kids on holiday with me, so there may be too much noise in the background. We'll see, okay? So hopefully it will be nice to see price continue going down and continue that downtrend and proving me right. If it doesn't matter. I've already taken my trade and I'm good for the day. I'm going to sign out now before the kids go crazy. Hope you enjoy your week. Hope you enjoy Monday. Remember, Mondays are very choppy, so be cautious. Don't be too greedy. And this is Patrick signing out, and until next time, peace.